everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing another kind of tutorial installment of our 25 days of eyeshadow, the countdown to Christmas kind of thing. So I'm going to use the Colourpop Blowing Smoke palette now. We had the smoke show, but that was a copyright thing, I guess. Looks like this, very black and white heavy. I love this palette and I never use it, so I figured now is the best time to whip it out and show you how to create this nice sultry kind of cat eye moment. My hair is a little bit damp, so just pardon that. But yeah, if you're interested to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, starting off, I'm taking an eyeliner. This one is the LA Girl Glide gel liner. This is the black one. These are super good, 10 out of 10. I'm basically going to line the absolute crap out of my eyes. As you can see here, I'm gonna live my emo fantasy. So I'm gonna start off in the waterline, like so. Sorry, that's like highly uncomfortable to watch. And then I'm gonna kind of create like a rough sketch of the wing here. Remove that crease. All up in my lashes. I'm not gonna be shy. I saw, oh god, I can't remember their name. If I can find it, there's a makeup artist on YouTube that I've been into, like literal makeup artist YouTube, not like people doing makeup on themselves, but like client makeup. And he did this gorgeous kind of cat eye sort of thing. And I'm not recreating it, but that's kind of where this inspo came from. If you were curious, I'll link them if I can find them. And now that we have that monstrosity painted on, I'm gonna take this little brush. This one doesn't, oh wait, yes it does. This is the BMX 402 smudger brush. I think this is Royal and Langnickel. I could be wrong though. We got it in BoxyCharm, I'm 99% sure. And I'm gonna use that to smudge out this liner a little more. I want it to be not messy necessarily, but definitely not super clean either. I just want that black base down. I'm interested to see if this is going to transfer everywhere because I tend to have that issue, but I'm going to take my sweet time just like working this in and blending it out. These tend to set down pretty quick, but they're also a little more forgiving with the blend. You can still push them around while they're in that dry down process, so that's what I'm doing here. And this wing isn't going as planned, so actually I'm going to add a little more on this outer edge here. Try to sharpen that wing just a smidge. If not, I'll just use a wipe. No big. And now that that is all smudged out, I'm going to go into the Blow and Smoke palette from Colourpop. And I'm going to take the glittery black down here. This is called Might Dream. Might Dream. What kind of name is that? And I'm gonna kind of like pack that over it and smudge it out further with that shadow. And I'm gonna bring it all the way into the inner corner as well. And then I'm going in kind of a weird order, but I'm gonna take this big old fluffy brush and go into Stone Face, which is the lightest gray in here. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid and up to my brow bone, just to have that wash of gray kind of everywhere. I'm gonna go over this wing a little bit, but I don't want to muck up the brush too much, so I'm gonna be kind of careful around that area. And then I go into a smaller fluffy brush. This one's from AOA Studio. It's from a $10 brush set, but this is the number E136, I believe. And I'm gonna go into Slated, this matte gray here, and kind of buff along the edges of that liner. And it's probably gonna cover up a bit of the liner, but just trust the process, we'll get there. I hope. What if this eye fails? That'll suck, but. Yeah, and that's that. I am going to go back into that liner and kind of extend the wing into my inner corner, cat eye-ish. It's rather a large one and a not so defined one. It's like semi, like it has a point to it, but it's not like super pointy. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So I'm just gonna draw that little triangle up in here. A big triangle, whatever. I think those are at different angles, but I can probably fix that. I'm gonna go back into that like smudgy brush and move that around a little bit. those are different shapes, but it's just like wing liner, you know? It's like a gamble that you can't. There's nothing more I can say about that. I'm gonna go into that glittery black one more time and run that along my lash line again to make sure that didn't get lost. Not lost, it's definitely black here. There's no denying that. I'm gonna take a little bit of Full Metal. This is probably my favorite shade in here. And I'm gonna place that in kind of a halo thing, like right in the center of my eye. And I'm gonna take it all the way up to the brow. I'm using a very small amount of this because obviously this is much darker than my skin tone. So I don't want it to have like the biggest cast ever, especially up along my brow bone. That's kind of a strange placement for a darker shadow. So I'm gonna place that there. And then I'm gonna go into that blending brush again and really buff that all over the place. Nice little wash of gunmetal-y glitter. And then I'm gonna go into the silver called Starstruck. And again, just a little bit on my finger and place that just like I did with that other shade. And again with the brush. And I think that's about all for the eye look. I'll definitely come back for the lower lash line because it's going to be a lot of smudging. But I'm going to do my base and clean up this wing because she's looking a little sus. And then I'll be back to show you how to do your lower lash. Okay, so most of my base is done, so I'm just going to jump into the eyes again. I am taking that eyeliner again from LA Girl, and I'm going to smudge that on my lower lash line. I can't tell. It's going to be pretty heavy, I'm assuming. My daughter just woke up. She misses me. I'll be on in a minute, baby. Yeah, like so. Pretty intense down there, and I'm just gonna smudge it out with that brush I was using earlier. Wow. And then into the Smoke Show palette, and again with that glittery black called Night Dream. I'm gonna tap off that pretty heavily though, because this one does have fallout for me, and my base is tacky because I don't powder, so I don't want that to get like everywhere. And then I'll do this other one off camera, but I did want to add a little bit of Fenty Diamond Bomb, just like right on this inner portion here. It's probably not going to translate on camera the way I want it to, but I'll show you what I'm doing anyway. So I'm just going to take this fluffy brush. This one is from Unicorn Cosmetics, but whatever fluffy brush will do. And I'm going to lay it kind of flat on its side like this and squish right into Fenty. And I'm going to do right there, like right up under where my brow starts. I love having highlight up here. I think it's like super flattering, so I'm gonna add a bit of that. This does tend to make my eyeshadow crease, so I'm not gonna bring it everywhere, but I am going to add it pretty heavily up in here and then a little bit along the brow bone, I think, just to really amp up the sparkle in this look. Like I want it to be sultry and glam, but like not matte, because I don't like matte things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna blend out under here a little bit, and that's probably gonna be it for the eye look. I might add lashes, I'm not sure yet. So let me finish this up, finish up my lips and all that, and I'll be back to show you what we're looking like. All right, guys, so that completes it, I guess. I can't tell if I look absolutely nuts or like a total bad bee, you know, like sultry, smoky kind of thing, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the look. I think it was fun to recreate. I love these kind of smoky, sultry, black and white type looks. So if you enjoyed, then, you know, be sure to like and subscribe before you go, obviously. Comment down below anything you feel like commenting. This is going to be quite the series and difficult for us to film that many videos, but I'm excited nonetheless. And yeah, I hope to see you in our next video. Bye!